Hi there Taurus, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for November 16th through to the 22nd. Taurus, I just want to start by saying thank you for all of your amazing comments about me doing this face to camera thing, overcoming shyness and just giving it a red hot go. I appreciate it so much. There was no nasty or mean ones or crazy ones or weird ones. So thank you so much. It means a lot to me, just know that. So let's get into your reading, Taurus. What I will be doing is pulling you an overarching oracle from the Work Your Light Oracle and then an overarching tarot card from Moonchild Tarot, getting out the tarot story with Rider-Waite, clarified with the Star Child Tarot. Let's get started. So I'm giving these a good shuffle, Taurus, until I either get the message to stop or a card comes out. Take the top one of that. That is, oh, I like this one, Taurus. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. This is this real card of, you know, the stage being set, things coming together, the stars aligning, and even though, you know, you might be in a period where you feel like, okay, there's not anything happening in my life, there's no movement, or that soulmate that I've wanted for, you know, 5 years hasn't come in, or I feel stuck in my career and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know, things are happening behind the scenes. I mean, timing is a massive issue, right? Maybe your soulmate's finishing up a connection with somebody else. Maybe there's a relocation to happen before that job comes in. We don't really know. It's only in hindsight that we can connect the dots. So there has to be trust, there has to be faith, but also we need to do our bit. And our bit is being open to receive, taking the practical steps that we can towards our goals, maybe releasing the obvious blocks and challenges, and just basically clearing the path for the universe to bring it in for you. So, you know, also helpers in the subtle realms, Taurus, it says that your angel spirits, guides, ascended masters, whatever you personally believe in, are with you, you know. We're not alone. I don't believe we are anyway. And you just need to ask them for help. They don't really like to, well, I think it's universal law that they don't sort of, you know, get involved and meddle in your life unless you ask for it. And then, of course, they're going to give you the messages through the subtle language, the angel numbers, the synchronicities, the signs, the visions, all of that kind of stuff. So it's up to you, Taurus, to be tuned in to receive those signs. Let's get your tarot card out. I'm feeling that one. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, look, you might have had either a hardship, a loss, or this can be that feeling, Taurus, when you're just caught up in that, you know, that feeling of lack, and you know, the opportunities just aren't coming your way. That's what the 5 of Pentacles can be. It can be, you know, feeling into that victim energy a little bit, feeling hard done by about maybe losing our job because of the pandemic, or, you know, not being able to achieve the goals that we wanted to this year. I think, you know, all of us are in that category. You know, it could be that you know, you couldn't purchase a home, you lost a home this year, you know, you had to move back to your home country or something like that. All of us have had to make profound changes this year that may have felt like we're a bit hard done by at the time, but remember, it's not until we look back that we can connect those dots. And the thing is that we really just need to stay positive, because whatever energy we're projecting out is really the place that we're magnetizing from. So it's really important to overcome that. The message with the 5 of Pentacles, guys, is you need to see the bigger picture, which means take a step back, realizing that this is just a blip on the light, you know, on all of our paths, but that it will be leading somewhere for you. You know, divine orchestration is at play. And even in your times of hardship, Taurus, you know, the universe is with you. Let's get the tarot cards out. And at 5 of Pentacles, just one more thing, is a point of change. It's number 5. So it's like you have the ability now to take some inspired action that's going to change you beyond the 5, right? But if we kind of stay doing what we always did in the charge of the loss, the lack, and the victimhood, then, you know, sometimes we can stay in that energy or attract more of it towards us. So let's get the energy of the recent past. 8 of Wands, yeah, I think some of you have had a big change, that swift change there, and potential relocation as well. Current focus energy, please, for Taurus. That one. Knight of Cups. Okay, well, could be the opportunity coming in finally, hey? Let's get the outcome, near future energy. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, the abundance and everything. The shift is here. I've got justice here. If you have, you know, karmic wrongs have been done against you here, I don't know if that's the right word, but, you know, things are going to rebalance. Karmic scales always balance, and that universal balance sheet always adds up. So clarifying the Eight of Wands for you now, Taurus. And King of Pentacles is your card in the Minor Arcana as well. So this is about coming back into power, Taurus. Five of Swords. So that energy is most definitely there. Eight of Wands again. Oh wow. This is so funny because I was just getting a bit distracted there. I was thinking of 2 points of change here. I feel like you've gone through a change, but then that is, you know, there's been a past change, but then it's also going to change the forward projection as well. Akashic records, this is all playing out in divine timing. I've got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there has been a really stressful situation here for you. That's, you know, absolutely for sure. But do you know what else we've got here? 888, Taurus. It's a master abundance number. It's a very, very positive number. So you are being shifted into, you know, greater times here, you know. Oh, okay, well this is kind of like, I'm really, really feeling this. Yeah, look, what I was feeling with the recent past situation is that there was a change upon you that you didn't choose, right? That was forced upon you in a way, and I do think it's, you know, potentially a this year thing. So the Eight of Wands can be really sudden change that comes out of nowhere. This is my card of divine intervention though, so coming back to divine orchestration, it's like there has been sudden change, but it's all for a reason. You just might not realize it yet. And this can be a card of across the water, across the airwaves. So there could be a move, a relocation. You might have had to move cities, towns, homes because of what we've gone through this year, or jobs, actual physical offices and that kind of thing. It could have been through a message as well with this card. And I feel that whenever that happened, you were not happy about it, Taurus. Eight of Swords and Five of Swords. In fact, I think it stressed you out a lot. You were like, you know, I've put so much time, effort and energy into building whatever it was that you had to change from, and now look, it's just come down around me. That's what I'm really feeling here, Swords energy, and it's forced you up into the mind of the overthinking, over-analyzing. What now? This is more kind of feeling like the victim, but it's through our own mental prison, the Eight of Swords. And the Five of Swords too can mean that it could have kind of got messy with somebody. It can be arguments and knives coming out and harsh words and all of that kind of thing. But the thing with the Five of Swords is that we're fighting a losing battle, and we need to know when to retreat and back away and focus on the what's next, right? Because this is written, this is done, you know, and we can't change it. We can't change the past. What we can do is, you know, take inspired action to change the future moving forward from the present moment. So that's what I'm seeing here. And the Eight of Swords is that real reminder to not overthink and get stuck in the mind, but really tune back into those intuitive centers, you know, head, heart and gut, because that's where our truth lies. So I feel like that's what's gone down in the past, so that another shift could happen. I'm feeling a double shift here, because in your current focus energy here, you've got another Eight of Wands, and you've got that with the Knight of Cups. So here's an opportunity coming in for you, and it's come in as a result of this shift here, right? So the stage was being set, the universe was shifting you, divinely orchestrating the situation for you. So this Knight of Cups could come in. For some of you, this is a soulmate, a partner, a love situation. It is that Knight in Shining Armor card. But this is a general reading and I don't limit it to that. It can be an apology. It can be somebody coming in who just really holds that peace that you've been looking for, that's going to lead to emotional fulfillment, right? It's Cups. You know, perfect person to collaborate with in business as well. And it says here that this is another divine shift, right? We've got that twice, another divine intervention, another shift. And with the Akashic Records, which is my card of predestiny in this reading, it's like you're just going to need to surrender to this change because it's unfolding around you. This has been divinely orchestrated just for you. So that's what I'm feeling. The Knight of Cups can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, generally Pisces, doesn't have to be. So the outcome, well, I've got Akashic Records, let's talk about that now. So as I said, my card of predestiny, and you may have heard me say the story in my readings in the past if you're a subscriber, but there's this kind of concept that our soul has a library. I see it like a hard drive, maybe because I'm from a techie industry, but you know, the concept here is that all of the karmic lessons from our past lives, if you believe in that, are held in that hard drive, and also the ones that we have signed up for in this life, right? And at certain times in our life, one of those files from the hard drive is going to get loaded. And it kind of feels like we're being shifted, right? We're being shifted onto a new karmic path, and I believe that is what is happening in this situation. Is divinely orchestrated for you to shift you on some way, because it's a fundamental step on the timeline of your soul's journey. So that's pretty juicy right there. You know, Justice says that there's some karmic rebalancing going on here. Those universal scales are evening back up in your favor. It's the card of Libra from the Major Arcana, and it's number 11. So we've got 888 and 11 and 55 in this reading, so they are your angel numbers. And this really says that change needed to happen in this situation, an adjustment and modification in order to bring things back into balance. So this needed to happen. For some of you, there could have been some kind of legal proceeding that maybe because things got a little bit nasty, so it's like, okay, well, I'm going to do this through my lawyers, or I'm going to seek legal advice. I'm really feeling that escalation for some of you. So of course the big ones are, you know, divorce, separation, childcare agreements, work contracts, property, mortgage deals, all of that kind of thing. So for some of you, you've gone through justice situation, needed to happen, but guess who's showing up on top and in their power? That's you, Taurus. King of Pentacles into King energy, which is, you know, in the power center, dominant where you need to be, powerful, grounded, and abundant. I mean, the King of Pentacles is the master abundance creator, knows how to do business, it's total boss energy, and it says that it's going to be time in the future for you to refocus your energy, and that new opportunities are most definitely coming in for you that are going to become tangible and physical. So if this is an offer of love coming in for some of you, it could turn into commitment quite quickly, right? The solid form. You know, if this is business or somebody coming in to help you in some way, it could lead you to building this beautiful, abundant lifestyle that we see here, and eventually, you know, stepping up into leadership or starting your own business. This can link to real estate as well, this card, but ultimately, Taurus, it's you doing you in boss energy. You just have to trust, Taurus, that you are being divinely moved and things in your life at the moment are being orchestrated just for you. Okay, Taurus, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this weekly reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it's not going to be everybody's reading, and sometimes pieces resonate and sometimes none of it does, and that's totally fine. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read each and every one, do my best to reply to them, but know that I have read your comment. And I will see you back here, Taurus, for another weekly reading next week. Bye for now.